Module 4, Part 2, Logo, Header, and Footer. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. In this module, we will be adding a logo, header, and a footer to our form. Let's open up our Access and start coding. Alright, let's go to our Windows Explorer, Windows, Access Projects folder, and we are going to copy this previous module that we did, which was module 4. Let's copy that guy and paste. We are going to rename this guy to module 4 part 2, and let's call it logo, header, footer, and that's good. Alright, let's pop inside, open up the application, enable the content. We are going to import some of the modules from the previous video. Let's go to external data and access. Let's browse, C drive, access project, and the video that we did last time, the project sample we did was overwriting a file, overwrite file. So if you have not seen this one, go to the channel and watch this video. All right. In that video, I show you how to overwrite a file, which has all the stuff that we need in order to upload the image or selecting a file. All right, so we got those three guys. Let's see. All right, which is that guy, image size, and that's one file function. All right, so in here I'm interested in this guy right here, file functions. I'm going to open that guy up, double click. Was it in here? File function. Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me see general functions. Yes, right here. I want to move this guy. Yeah, file function. So we got a file function here. This is what I was thinking. All right. It says file exists. Delete the file. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back in there. I want to copy because this has to do with the file. So I want to copy this guy instead of leaving that in the general function. I'm going to copy all these guys up to about, yeah. All right, so go ahead and copy that. Let's move to file function. All right, and then we're just going to put it right underneath that guy. It just makes more sense to do it here. Let's see. Yeah, it just makes more sense to do it here. So that's what we do. Let's see. That's one thing. One other thing that I was thinking. Yes. Because we are going to be renaming the name here in this function. I was looking at this function earlier before I started the making started the video. I was looking at this earlier. This name right here is the original name when it saves the when it copies an image. So what we are interested in is to modify the name for all images. That way they are not the same name as the original file. So we're not interested in this. What we are interested in, though, I am going to copy this function. Go ahead and do a Control C. All right, and we are going to, let's see, what would be a good one, good place to yeah, let's delete a file. Yeah, this one goes hand in hand. Let's put it on the top. That right here, we're going to change this cut right here for, let's see, get file name. All right, and we also want to say get file extension, like so. All right. Yeah, that would be good. That's what we want. That is what we want. So the reason being, we're gonna take this. Yeah, we're gonna rename this guy to file path. Oops, file path. All right, and then we're gonna take this guy out. This would be the file, whatever it was that we are selecting, and then this will be a string. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I get it. It says it's not a function. So let's change that to a function. And then there you go. So we're going to take this guy out. We don't need the file name here. Right here. See, it says file name. That's perfect right there. Right there is perfect. So we are going to copy that guy, repaste it right there, and then right here would be get file extension name. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. We'll find out. If we're not, we can just we'll see if that's the right one. So that's it. All right, and delete all this. We don't need to set anything. So yeah, so that's it. So that's what we need. Now the reason why I want to create a file extension, get file extension name, I think that's what is because the same name as this guy. That way we don't have to create this object over and over again. We just say, hey, get file extension name, pass in the file path, and that's it. We don't have to do anything else. That's why. All right. So here's a get file name, and similarly, you know what? I'm going to copy this guy all the way up to there, and then we're gonna do the same right here. Copy this guy. Ooh, before we do that, change this to function. If we don't change that to a function, it's going to bark at you. So now we can just highlight that guy, replace it, and that's it. All right. So now we want to say get file name. Take the extension out. That's it. All right. So we're going to leave that there for now, those two guys. Um, and when we get to it, you will find out if it has any issues. All right. So that's all I want to do in this function. All right. Um, let's see what else. Oh, yeah, there you go. We got the image right here. Now here's another one that we need to modify as I'm looking at this. Let's copy this guy. So this guy also has a file exist. This one says image file exists, and it looks at the an image right here, and it looks for images. Um, hmm. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna change this delete file to delete a file. All right. So that's it. That's all you want to do because yeah, check this out. Let's try that again. We're going to select this guy, paste it right above it, and then we'll say if file exists. All right. And then we're going to change this name right here to, we're going to delete all this right here. There. This would be all the files regardless. You see, this represents all the files regardless. And we're going to change this all to image files. And then here, we're going to change that to please select the file. And the reason being that we do this right here is because we might in the future select the other file, not just the image, you see. So we'll go, by having this ready in the future as we progress through our application development, we'll have that file, that function ready to be used. Okay. So, and here, delete a file. That will be handy in this video section. All right. So, and I think that's good. We have got a good one. All right. So that's all we have to do now. Let's Control S, save yes, and go to, we're done with that. We will find out if there's any dog in there that might bark at us. All right. Now this last section that we did, let's double click on that comedy. Oh, file exists. Okay, so okay, so I thought so. Something. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go find out. You cannot have file exists. Oh, we got these two guys. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we got two file exists. Oh, delete a file. That's not where we were looking at. Yeah, there are two file exists here. Let's this being a private function, we can basically name anything because it's not visible to the coder. So we can call this guy, how about select file? Yeah, I think that's good. and highlight that guy, Control C right here, right there, Control V. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, because that is a private, so I think that's good enough. I think that's good. All right, Control S. Let's save that. Okay, let's go back to our. We were going to take a look at the this guy. There you go. This guy that we did last time. So this company form here basically is the information for the uh, the company or the organization that uses this application. All right, it it only has one company, so whichever company is using it. All right, so that's why it only has one information, and it goes ahead and pulls up the current information if already exists. So that's the video 4 part 1 that we did last time. uh, we're gonna go ahead and make that invisible right here down here, the ID. So we are not interested in that no more. Let's move this guy out right about the same size as what it used to be. Yep, right there, and then all invisible. There, you are invisible. All right, now we are interested in this guy. Looks like this rectangular shape of ours. There, that's more like it. As a matter of fact, we can do this. We can copy this width, hit enter, make that the same size. There you go. So we got the width and the height the same size. Excuse me. And here's the same way, same. Yeah. See this width and height? So we're gonna take this guy down to just a 2. There. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. And then let's make some adjustment here. Want to center that. As a matter of fact, how big is this guy? 2.3. Yeah, let's make that 2.25. 2.25. 2.25. That's better. And then we're gonna move this guy back up. Like so. That way they fit perfectly in the image fits perfectly in that little rectangle. I move this guy, oops, to about so. Alright. Alright, right here. We are interested in uploading this guy. So Control S, we just made adjustment. Select this upload image, and then go to the on click, double click, and go in that function, subroutine rather. Copy that subroutine, and let's move that subroutine all the way up to the top as usual. Tells us that we're working on this guy. So in that function, oh, by the way, we copy that guy. Now we're going to delete because there are nothing in here that we are interested in. Let's go ahead and remove that. Remove. Alright. Nope, we don't want to generate any function. We remove that because we got all that information in here, all the functions in this file. Alright, now we can say we're going to be selecting an image. Let's say if now we're going to say if file function get file exists. As a matter of fact, we're not interested. We were interested in image. You see there. Now we have two functions. One just handling the image, and the other one not. So now it's expecting the path, original path. All right. So we don't have the original path just yet. That being the file that we're going to be selecting. All right. So let's do that for now. Let's leave that blank for now. And if. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Let's continue. See how that works. Let's dim all path. Yeah, that's all path as string, and then we're gonna pass in the all path. Yep. So if the all path exists, yes, that's okay. Got it. I got it. And then we will need a destination path. Destination D path as string. All right. Okay. So now we can say if all path exists. Okay, as I'm thinking, we need to save this guy into a folder. A folder. Let me see. You know what? I think we're gonna need this. As I was thinking earlier, we're gonna change this. Make this guy a text directory, image directory. Like I said, programming has a lot to do with thinking. So, if we do certain things, we need to think about it. Is it try to, when you code, you probably think ahead, a couple steps ahead, and still on that and focus on your coding as I'm doing. So what we need here is to if you go back to here, we need to create a directory for the company logo image. All right, we don't want that image to be in here. We want it to be in a special folder. And as we progress, we're going to have a couple of folders in here. The report folders, the maybe product image folders. All right. So that's why I was kind of thinking as soon as we come in here. So let's do this. Let us do this. Do we have a file name in here? File name? Folder name? We don't have folder name. Yeah, see there? So, okay. All right, let's add another module. This is going to be folder name. Constant. Yeah. Well, folder name, that's good. So now we're going to say public constant company image as string. You see why I was thinking earlier? I was like, okay, we got to, make sure we have this folder. All right, let's go ahead and create a couple of them. Public constant product image. Yeah, let's do that for now, and then if we need to tweak, we can come back to tweak it. So let's call this product image. I was thinking we're gonna have two different sizes of image. One is thumbnail that we list, and then one is maybe small that is that when we click on it we can view it, you know, in the regular size. So that's why I was thinking. So we'll come back to that if we need to. And then we're gonna have one kind of thinking a couple steps ahead here. This will be PDF report as string. Yeah, so this will be a PDF file. Alright, so for example, order, if we create an order in a PDF format. Alright, so that's that. Let's control S, save. Okay, alright, let's close that down. Now if we can say me text image directory equal application. You see why we went ahead and did those guys, because now we're gonna need it. All right, so this will be a current application, current project path. All right, so these right here refers to these right here. See this name right here. So it's going to say, okay, I want that guy. That's what it says right there. All right, now we're gonna tag. Yep, backslash folder name. You see how we get that? Company image. All right, and that's that. And now we're gonna validate if yeah. So we're gonna validate if directory me text image directory, and then we want the directory. You see that right there, equals VB no string, then make directory. Remember that mkdir there, and make this guy. That's it. So if it equals null, that means if it doesn't see this directory right here, make one. All right, in here. Otherwise, just continue. Now we have the directory. Let's control S, and that's the reason why we that's the reason why I was kind of stumbled right around here when we were doing this. What do we need? What do we need? All right, so that's how programmers they think. They kind of take a couple steps ahead. Now we just jump way back up here. All right, we can say now we don't need destination. I don't think. Yeah, we can use this. So now if that file exists, all right, that file exists. We want to change a file name. Oh, okay, there you go. We got it. All right, so now we want this image directory plus, see how this is going to work, backslash plus me company ID. We want that ID. We want the file name to be the ID, you see. And then we want the file extension. And that's the reason why we went ahead and create that file function. Get file extension name. And that's the reason why, because let's copy this guy. My bad. And make paste and make it equals. So that is just the path that we pre-populated in here. Remember, in the load right here. Now eventually these guys right here will be moved to the main launch pad. All right, which is going to be real nice looking. I hope. I think we'll see. But that will be in the main launch pad, and it will be removed from here. So, but this being the directory, so it only goes up to here. Now we want to tag all image right here to it. That way we know where the destination is. So the destination will be that directory plus the file name, which is the company ID, and the file extension. All right, now get file extension right here. It comes from here. You see there. So there we'll say old path. There. Now we got our new destination. All right. Now what we need to do before we save this guy in there, we say file, say call file function, delete the file. So we want to delete anything in there, all right, before we get to it. So me text. So just in case there's an image has the same name, we don't want it. We just want this file name to be all company name, just in case. You never know. So this will always be there. So meaning it will, because it's going to be the same name, we're going to be copying the same ID in there over and over again. And there's a possibility that we'll have the same name with the same, there are only a handful of image file name extension, file extension name. So there's a possibility that the file name exists, file name of the same name exists. So we want to clear it out first. All right. And now we can say call file function copy image. All right. So you see the old path. That first argument is for the old path, and the destination is the image directory that we created. Image directory there. And then what size? So we got that image size that we ported in. Remember that? That would be thumbnail. All right. So this is where I was studying this earlier to see what do we need to get it in there. So this is where I was thinking. All right. We can have underscore T being a thumbnail right here. All right. And then we make another copy um, small. Oh, thumbnail. Sorry about that. There, there. Now the reason being, the reason why we have these two images. If you, yeah, let's go to Amazon.com. Yeah, is that an Amazon.com? Yeah, let's go to Amazon.com or anything. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go. Let's go to glass, whatever it is, container, I guess. Yeah, something. We just want to look at something. All right. So uh, that has different. There you go. This one has different size, different images. So if you look at this guy, you see that this is the thumbnail, and see how it pops up to there. That's not a good one. That's not a good one. Oh, there you go, right there. This is a good one. That being a thumbnail right here. So if you roll over, you see there, it pre-populates that information. You see, um, we might be able to do something like this. You see, that's what I'm hoping for, is to do some kind of roll over image. You see, like so, in our application. That's what I'm hoping for. Right here, product thing, somewhere around here. So we got real estate right here. Maybe an image line down here, or maybe on this side. So I don't know where that's going to be yet, but there's a possibility. Oh, wrong place. Right here, Google. With I'm thinking this is nice. I think we can make an image list like so, and then have it, maybe not magnifying, but rolling image. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get back to our coding. Otherwise, we're not going to get finished. Okay, so that's the reason why. All right. So we have two images. So one being underscore T thumbnail, another one being underscore S being the small size, and that's it. Now once we have done that, we want to display it. You see, we want to display it, so we can. So yeah, so then we can say call display company. The reason why we call the display company, if you recall, we did keep going, log form. Oh, where's our display function? Oh, set, nope, save, right there, display company. So you right there, we display all the company right there, you see, and that should just display all company. Oh, one thing what we need to do, my bad, sorry about that. We need to save this guy. All right, we need to hit save first. So we can say call set company. Well, we'll go ahead and set, because we need to save anyways. Call set company. You know what, for now, let's take this out. Let's not complicate ourselves for now. Let's do this one first, and then let me come up with a solution, because the reason being is because we only have one field. Let's take that out for now. Yeah, I was thinking we only have one field. Company. See that right there? Only one field, the image file path. And if we're going to be creative, having two images, then we're going to run into just a little issue. All right. So let's do the thumbnail first, and we'll worry about the other ones later. All right. Oh, actually, this is the this is not the yeah. Let's do the thumbnail for the company. So that's good. We're gonna set, and then we're gonna save. All right. To save, we're gonna need this. Um, is save as boolean. We're gonna need this little variable here. Y. Check this out. Once we set, we say is saved. Actually, it's saved with the D. Equals company db company save. You see why? And then we're going to say oh company. That's why. So let's put in let's put a D in there. Just be consistent. There. One thing I want to take a look at here is a set company here. Set right here. Right here, all right. There's a possibility that we lose our object right here. All right. So yeah, there's a possibility that we lose all object. So what I want to do here is I want to call set it again, just in case. It doesn't hurt. All right. It doesn't hurt because we already have this information loaded onto all controls. You see, and then even when we create new object here, we're just going to reload this stuff in there just in case. All right. So I think that would be good. So it calls both places, one there and one there. So that's fine. All right. Let's get back to our stuff. So once we save this image, we're going to say show and reload or display the company information, and that company information will display an image. All right, based on our new folder. Let's continue. All right, time for a test. It's time for a test. Let's do it. Let's see if we get any barking. So one thing one thing we are going to need. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you, and then that way you will that way you will understand. If you're new to programming, there are lots of stuff that you have to consider and or think about, because that's the way programmers think. All right, I was thinking just a minute ago is that there's a library that we need to import in here. You'll see why when I click on this. You see that we need this library to work. All right, so if you watch that video that I created, the overwrite file, let's stop that. This is the requirement. All right, so let's go in there to reference. It is just the Microsoft Office library. That's all. Microsoft. Looking for Microsoft Office library. Is it Microsoft object, not Office? Office objects. Office. Microsoft Office. Looking for Microsoft Office. Oh, right there. Somewhere right there. Right there. Microsoft Office. That's what we need, because we're gonna be, borrowing this guy library and say, hey, I need to use you. All right. So that's why. And so that's That's programming. You kind of think ahead. Now it doesn't bark. Oh, look at that. There's a file in there. Me and my little cat. You don't want to see this guy. This guy's, oh my. Okay, see. Um, and that's why I was hoping. So, okay. Get extension name. Maybe get extension name. Let's try that. Let's try that. Uh-huh. There you go. So this is programming. So when you modify a couple things and don't run away. Make sure if you're programming, for example, these guys, make sure you complete and test these guys before you move on. And just remember, if you haven't tested it, you're gonna get some barking if you don't stay at it. It's going to you're gonna get a little confused. Did it? Hey, create all info folder, and look at that. So it did do what we asked it to do, but why it did not display our image? Huh? Why not? Why not? It should have. Oh, this is file. Oh, there. It should have done this. Let's do that. How come? Let's do it again. Select. Oh, yeah. Delete that guy. We don't need that guy because we already sent in the complete file name right there, and then we don't need this guy. Or file image. So we load image. We don't need this guy. You see, we don't need that guy. We don't need this guy. Oh, you know what? We need that guy because no, we don't need. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's comment that out. We're gonna comment these two guys out as well. Yeah, we're gonna comment those guys out because we are sending a complete file path here. All right. All we need is just to load this image, the original one, into here, and then we resize that image into this file, and then right here it says delete. We don't need to delete because we already delete from the front end. You see, we already delete from the front end, and this would be, oh, you know what, I was gonna, my bad. Let's comment that out there. That right there, we already format that one, the new one, and that's the reason why we are massaging here. All right, let's take a look at it again. So right here, let's go ahead and yeah, that name would never exist, you see, because we didn't use the original file name. So if you take a look at what we did here, the same way, we deleted right here, right there. So whatever that one is, we're gonna delete that guy. All right, if it exists. If not, don't worry about it. So it will never exist. And here we're just going to copy the image from this guy to a new one, from this guy to a new one that we created. All right. So all right, let's try it again. Let us try again. Let's do this. Okay. Let me see. There's something. Oh, all right. So I already see what's going on here. I already see what's going on here, and you. Sorry about that. And you need to know this too, because you might get. Um, you know, you might not know what's going on here. I know what's going on here. All right. Let's stop that. I'm going to show you what's going on. These right here is being tagged over and over every time we come in. All right. Every time we come in, we tag this guy in there. So we cannot do that. We cannot do that. We cannot just keep saying this guy over and over because we're gonna have a whole long name continued on down if we click that 5 times. Let's take a look at this. Let me show you, because this is a as a programmer you need to understand this too. So there again. Here's another one that I want to show you. Check this out. Um, this guy is going to keep going and adding these bits all into this here over and over, and it will never see that directory. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You see there? It continues on and on and on and on. It just repeats itself, and that's why. Okay, so and that's why. And so as a program, when there's a message, error message, you should recognize. You start recognizing it when you when you code more. So we don't need that. What do we need? Let me see. Let's go back in here. We actually need this. All right, we actually need that. Okay. Um, and as a matter of fact, yeah, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, we actually need that. Was it right there? We cannot put this guy in there, but we can do that, and that will work just fine. All right. Now it's not going to tag this file on the at the end of this thing ever. All right. So, all right. See if I'm right. Let's go and try again. See there? It goes back to that guy. So that's what we want. Okay. We don't have that. That's why it doesn't display. I bet you in this function, company exists function, we did not set this guy. All right. We did not set. Oh, come on, double click, tick, tick. There. We just said, let's go back and look at the company function. Like I said, this is programming. Oh, there is a. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, all right. So let's copy that guy. Put it over. No wonder. So, yeah, this is actually, yeah, this is programming. This is serious programming. You know, um, unlike the other, I maybe I shouldn't. I'm not trying to mock people. All right, but if you are working with MS Access application and you just pull this one, stitch this here and paste that here and there, and that's not really programming. This is a programming. All right. So what happened here? Oh, we got some stuff in there. No extension. No extension. Huh. Let's try that again. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Let's go back here. How come there's no extension? Company. Huh. Get extension name. Get file extension. Get. Hold on here. Let me see. File. This guy. Get extension. Get extension name. Oh, get file extension. There. As I was saying, this is programming, and this is, copy that, paste that as I'm looking at it. This is serious programming. If you want to learn how to program C#, C, Python, VB, like become a very good programmer. I'm not saying I'm good programmer. I'm just saying this is serious programming. Alright. So this is what programmers do. Okay. Alright, now we got something there. JPG. Hey buddy. I know you there. Hey buddy. Why is it not displaying? I'm curious. Right here. There should be something in there. Alright, there should be something in there. Let's try again. Hold on. Let's go back to this here. Did we save correct? Okay, we save. Alright. So let's do that. And then let's do that. Alright, because I want to know if it's there. So I'm going to exit that out. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to leave that one right there. And I'm going to take out this image, pop-up box. Alright, let's try it again. Why not? So we're going to select. There's nothing in there. It didn't save. It did not save. So it doesn't have anything in there. Okay, I get it. Let's look at the set. Oh, you know what? I bet you right here. I think I know why. Before, now we have the new directory right here. We need to do this. Okay, alright, that's fine. So now we say image file path equals there. So now that's the reason why. Because this guy right here, see this guy right here, this image was never set. Duh. I didn't even look at this guy when we did this. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Hey, we're a good debugger. We know what we're doing. We can put it right there. Or we can just put it right here. Just to be consistent. Image file path equals me image directory. Yep. I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. So we are looking at this guy to be displaying here. All right, let's uncomment that out. There's something that's better. I bet you there's something here as well. Yeah, that's better. So now it should give us something. Oop, there. Sure. So we never said that guy. All right, that's no problem because we know, we know what we're doing here. But you see this little blur? That's because that image is thumbnail. Let's make that guy small. All right, let's make that guy small. That's easy. We just do like this. So that would be what, 400 or 100? No, something. We'll find out. So if we change that, that looks a little better. See there? There's a little blur. What if we get a little larger? How about normal? Small. That's another one. Medium. Small, medium, large, medium. Let's see. Let's take a look at medium. Actually, we need, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What size is 400? What is 400? What is 400? Image size. Image size. What's 400? Oh, not there. File function. Resize image. So file, yeah, that's fine. What's 400? 400 is small. Oh, okay. So small. Medium is 800. So 800 wouldn't work on this one. That's fine. All right. You cannot change from 400 to 800. That would distort the image, you see. But you can reduce it down. All right. Just remember that when you're playing with image. So I think the small that we had was fine. All right. So just keep in mind, if you're playing with image, you cannot make small image and then make it large. Well, it was already um, small, yeah, because you cannot make small image to be large. You can make large to be small, you know. All right, so that's that, and that's what we want. We came to do. It's just to upload image. All right, and it's this image right here. Um, you see how that we got IMG January 8th or 9th file name and our new file name. All right, but the extension is the same. You see there, but you don't want to change that. You don't want to change that extension. Okay, and that just make it easier. So that's how we replace our image. All right. So is there another image that we have in here? I bet you will resize image right here. There. Look at that guy. See there? And that's what we want. Is the uploading the image. All right. What we want to do next is to display some kind of logo on the header here. And footer here. There's been many modules that's been released, but they're all boring. Next, we're gonna do something fun, all right, and interesting, which that has to do with this navigation, all right, and that has to do with this navigation. So, but it's gonna be very interesting. Next video, it has to do with this navigation, how we are going to lay this out and put the things there. So we're going to connect the dots. So, but what we want to do here, let's go ahead and right click on this bar right here, details, and then select form header footer, and that's what we have. Now let's go ahead, we are going to select this label, header label. We want this back color here. Copy and select the form header, change that to that color because we're going to move this guy up there. Alright, so now we are going to make this guy, this back style normal to transparent, like so. And now we are going to move this guy up there, like so. Alright, we also want to make this text alignment to right. Let's move this guy away from the edge. That way that looks better. Alright. So let's think about this here. We want to display the yeah. I'm gonna pull this out for now. We want to display a logo here and perhaps a company here on the header. Alright. If we design this correctly, we can port this guy to our navigation that we will be doing next time. Alright. So I'm going to copy this guy, select this image company, Control C, and then select the header, Control V, and pop it in there. Alright, we're going to change the size of this guy to I think 0.5. Let's see what 0.5 looks. 0.5 looks pretty good. Alright, now we also need a label. Oh, let's go ahead and name this guy MIG logo. Alright, and then we're gonna need a label to display the company name. I'm gonna just select one of these labels down here, copy, and then select the header up here, paste, and I got a label. Alright, I want it to be right about there. Pull this guy out just a tad. Alright, and then change the text alignment to left. How about the full color to white? That's pound. FFF. That looks like that. I think that's gonna look good. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to copy this back color again. Now that I'm thinking about the footer, select the footer, back here, paste, there. Now I'm going to come back in here, copy the company label, and select the footer, like so. Let's stretch this guy all the way out. And then make that guy a alignment center. Let's add one more. Copy, paste. I think that looks good right there. This first, I think that's the overlapping. There you go. This first label, let's call that a LBL footer. Alright, and then the second one, LBL copyright. All right. I think I forgot to rename. Yeah, there you go. Let's name this guy LBL company header. That looks good. All right. So what we want now, we want to populate this image that we just did, and the name and the footer and the copyright. All right. So let's go into our code. This time, instead of putting the display footer header information up here, I'm gonna just, because it's going to be a one-time thing, I'm going to put it way down here. All right. Put it way down here. Let's call this private sub display header footer. All right. So yeah, if we design this right, when we have our navigation, we can just port this over without a lot of manipulation, without a lot of changes. So that's what we want to do here. So there, and if, and then we're going to say if I'm going to copy this guy, I'm going to be using quite a bit. If image file path not empty, then else then we want me image logo, see there, picture equals, see where I'm at now, image file path. That's how we do it. And then else image file path logo visible false. Actually, this one would be true. Image logo visible true. There. All right. So that's what we want. Another information is that LBL, you see there, equals computer name, company name, computer name, and then the footer, you see footer, caption, street address, city, state, province, and last zip code. That will be our display, our address for the footer. And then the last one is the copyright. Oops, come on. Copyright, my little pinky. Caption. Oh, hold on. Yeah, copyright will be a year. That's how I do copyright. Alright. But if you want to get a symbol, we are going to go to Chrome, type copyright symbol, you see there, and then we're just going to search for the at sign at the let's see, let's go in here, right here, see there, that's the symbol. So we want, select that symbol, Control C, let's pop back to our application, and then right here where the footer is, we can do that. actually a space off from there. That's it. All right. Oh yeah, we have to call this guy. So copy this subroutine name and the display. Now for this guy, we want to display it here. All right. We want to call it here. Uh, but when we do this in the launchpad, we're not going to call it from. Well, we're going to call it from here. Display the header, footer. We also want to preload this on the launchpad, on the navigation form. All right, but we'll see how we're going to do that next time. But for now, we want to see how this thing works. All right, so let's close this out and we're going to relaunch and see what it looks like. Look at that. That's what we want. All right, so whatever we change here should reflect that changes there. Let me see. Let's see what else. Let's save file in folder. You know what? There might be something. Oh yeah, look at mommy. See there? See it changes here. Also there. That's how we want. That's perfect. I like that. So if you upload here, it's gonna update here, also update there at the same time. Isn't that cool? All right. Yeah. That's going to look that is going to look fun and dandy. All right. One thing that I want to do here, design here. I want to move this guy all the way up to right about there. All right, and make that guy at the same level as that guy. That looks good. Also, one thing I want to show you. Before we close out, if we look at this form view, all right, this being a pop-up, and oh okay, so that stretches all the way out there. That's because of the header. But look at this. All right, so we need to do that. That label only stops right there. You see, it needs to stretch all the way out to here, and we also want this button to align way out here as well. All right, so how we're going to do that? Let's do that. Let's go to the form design right here. Align, arrange, anchoring. You see here? Oh, right here. Actually, this would be stretch across top. That means it's going to start wherever it starts here, and wherever this form stops, it's going to stop there. So that's what we want. And these guys right here needs to be just right. All right. That means it's not going to start here. It's just going to anchor to the edge of this guy. That's all it is. Unlike this guy, stretch across top here. Okay. That means you start from there, and wherever this edge is, you need to continue to stay with it. So it's stretching out as long as you can. All right. So this could potentially be a real long label, and that's okay. However, this guy, we don't want it to stretch. If you stretch this guy, we're going to start from here, and you want to see how that looks. Let me show you how that looks. Just for the fun of it. Stretch cross top, just for the fun of it. It looks weird. All right. See there? That's not what you want. Okay. So what you really want is top right. Oh, where's my range? Top right. That's it. That's all. That's all, folks. So now when we view this guy, and expand this guy. You see, that looks more, that looks better. Now this is important because the next video has to do with navigation. All right, and we don't want it to be pop up. Okay, no, and no model. All right, so we need to undo that. And while we at it, we'll go ahead and do the customer as well. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the customer to you. All right, so don't ask me if you don't see my, if you see my header and this guy's moved, changed like the company. I'm gonna leave this to you. Let you guys do that by yourself. All right, but what we came for in this video was this guy right here, uploading image and the header and the footer. All right, well, see how the footer is not there. Let's do this. Design, we forgot to fix this guy. Select both of them and then arrange. We'll do a stretch across bottom. All right, that means it's going to stick to the bottom. Let's try that. Let's see that. See that? That's how that works. Okay, so we're going to stay in the middle of it. So that's what we came for. There you have it. Happy programming. Don't forget, next video, it's going to be fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.